Hello, welcome back to TubeTalk.
Welcome back to you too, Douglas. How are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
I've had the man flu. Been crook. But I've been taking manflutazole to get better. If you don't know what manflutazole is, you can Google it. There's an ad for it. Anyone with man flu, it helps them get better. Very serious thing, man flu. Go on, improve.
Yep. Enough talk about it. You mocking me?
Yep.
Well, I've had the man flu for 2 weeks. Use this treatment. Shut up. Okay. We got some stats from last season.
We do.
Sorry, I just got the man flu over there.
Yeah, catching up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Dad, how many winners did we have for the 2022-23 season?
We had 60 winners, which is a new record, up from 52 the season before. So, very, very proud of that. And more importantly, or just as important, the prize money we won.
We won $4,618,557.35.
We did, which is really cool. Well, it's better than cool. For the number of horses we have, compared to, I guess, stables and other people, to win that amount of prize money and that number of races is something that we're really proud of, and we're always trying to improve it. So we'll try and do even better this coming season. So yeah, some great stats. There's some more stats there too you've got there, haven't you?
Yep. We had winners in 3 countries for the first time. New Zealand, Aussie and Ireland.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. And 10% of our wins were in group or listed races. We had a stack of group and listed placings, which we won't go into, but that was good.
What was the biggest highlight, Dad?
Biggest highlight was a tissue winning the Queen of the Turf Stakes Group 1, and then she won both the major Australian carnivals. She won at the Melbourne Cup Carnival, won the Matriarch, and she won the Queen of the Turf. And she's actually nominated for a Race New South Wales award, being the Queen of the Autumn, so the best mare at the championships, and I think she's a good chance of taking that out, which would be very exciting. Anything else in the stats column there? I'm going to say...
Oh, no, there's one more thing.
Oh yeah, no, I was just going to say on that. Also, a big highlight, getting a runner, our very first 2 horses we bought in the Northern Hemisphere under our new plan, they got to Royal Ascot, they got to the Irish Derby, they both ran really well. It's to pull that off or achieve that first time going is enormously satisfying, and I'm wrapped for everyone that's involved in them. It's something we carefully planned to try and get the results, and it's wonderful came off. We're going to do it again next year. Sorry, man. Carry on.
Yeah, Atishi was also nominated for the Queen of the Autumn Award in Sydney, was it?
Yeah,
Did you already say that?
Yeah, talked about that.
I don't think I was zoned. I don't know what happened. Alright. So.
Glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. Also, races in New South Wales prize money is being lifted.
Yeah, that's so. From the 1st of August, Saturday race has gone to 160,000 Australian dollars minimum and 60,000 on a Wednesday. But something else that's starting from 1st September is these new super maidens. So once a week in the city, there'll be a $100,000 maiden every week. In the provinces, there'll be 2 $60,000 maidens a week. In the country, there'll be a $50,000 maiden every week. And there will also be 65 showcase country maidens with 50,000. So that's fantastic. That's just another $6.5 million in prize money going in for people to win, and great for horses to win it on their first start. So it's certainly something that, they're for their first win. Certainly something which we'd like to be targeting.
Yeah. So that's all the news from last season's stats and last week. This week, Otira won and Mubidas came second in the same race, I believe.
Yeah, we had just 4 runners last weekend, so some really good results. Yeah, a Quinella there. Great for Otira to get back in the winner's circle. He was dominant. Mubidas fought back really hard. He was on his sort of last chance. He came back and showed form. It was great. So Oneyara's gone for a spell, and there's a nice race for Mubaras in 3 weeks' time.
And Opera Bell won as well, a breakthrough win for a maiden win.
Yeah, she broke through on Sunday, won by 3 lengths. So a couple of starts on a heavy track for a 5th and a 1st, her 2 best performances. But I think notably, up to 2,200 metres on the grass for the first time, over ground on the grass. And her strongest part was through the line. So she's bred to go over ground, so it was great for her to get that breakthrough win.
This week, on Friday at Ipswich Race 4, is Bring Boom.
He's also entered at Bow Desert on Saturday, so just check and see where he runs. Ipswich is looking, at this point, more likely. It's an 8-runner field, and he's got a nice barrier draw of 3. He is just fresh up, he will need the run. He's been a funny horse, like first prep. We ran him at Flemington in a group race, looked really good. The second prep, he had a really hard run, second up, and I think that just flattened him. So he's had a good break now. You're not going to see the best from him until he gets over 2,000 metres and further. He's a stayer. But it wouldn't surprise me to see him run a cheeky race first up.
And then on Saturday at Rickerton Race 2, we have Make Time.
Make Time ran last week. He just got unfortunately exposed 3-4 wide without cover for the trip over a mile. He wasn't beaten far, battled well. He loves Rickerton. He's on the back up, which won't harm him. He drops back to 1,400 metres, which really suits. It's his best distance. Lee Sutherland rides again, and this time she can claim the 2 kilos, bringing his weight down to 56 and a half, or 56 and a half. And he's got an outside barrier, but that won't matter. He'll just sort of slot in somewhere, and I think he's a very good winning chance.
And then race 10, Deal's done.
So Deal's done, in great form. Last 3 starts, third, second. Lemmy Douglas on board, drops his weight 3 kilos. Enjoys Rickerton, loves it heavy. It's the last race of the carnival, so the track will be cut up. He won't mind that. Nice barrier draw, 2,000 metres is a bit short for him, but the heavy track will help. He'll be up handy somewhere. He'll keep fighting, and he's a chance. He's a definite each way chance. He's over the odds at $13. Through this race, we're going to be setting him for the New Zealand Cup, I think, because he'll love 2 miles.
Then on Saturday, Eagle Farm Race 4, we have Tunak.
So Tunak, he's had a light little freshen up. He goes 2,200 metres, which if anything's a touch short for him, but he's started to find some nice form. Would love to see a strong pace on for him. Strong pace, you'll see him finish hard. His work's been good this week. He's a definite winning chance. I can't wait to get him over 2,400 metres and further.
And then race 5, we have Hasbro and Warrior Falls.
So Hasbro, again, is a horse that's probably on his last chance, but he hasn't been running that badly. I like the 1,800 metres for him. Damien Thornton Ride's got a good, nice draw. He's just been going a bit hard in his races, so I'd love to see him just get a little bit of cover and relax. But I think 1,800 metres is probably his best distance, and I think the race pans out well for him. He's a definite each way chance. Warrior Falls went with a snifter of winning last start. It was that close. He was beaten second, but it was a razor thin margin. So he's got an awkward barrier draw. He'll go back. He drops back to 1,800 metres. I think that's a plus, not a negative. He's got not much weight on his back. Looks a really good race for him. He is also a good each way chance.
Now time for bid of the week.
What happened last week?
Your horse won was paying $7. So I said not bad.
And I said better, not bad.
Yeah, and I said, that's why I said not bad, because it wasn't bad.
It's not bad, it's good.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not bad, it's good.
No. Not bad is not the definition of good.
I said not bad because it was very... Anyway, this bid of the week on Saturday at Rickerton Race 6, West Coast.
Yeah, so we went against West Coast last week. We went Prince Turbo at 7s. West Coast, he's only paying $1.85. Last week he was paying $1.30, but it's a different race. Prince Turbo's paying $2.50 this week. Too short. And not only too short, but I think the distance, 5,600 metres, really suits West Coast. So I think the difference in weight this week isn't as important. like there's a 6 kilo difference, same as last week, but it's more the 5,600 is right up West Coast alley. He was strong finishing last week. He's been set for the race. I wouldn't be surprised if he even drifted a little bit and got out to $2, and I think at $2 I think he's a great bet. I think Carnaby is probably the danger at $11. He also runs a distance well. I have a suspicion Prince Turbo won't run out the 5,600 as well as those two. So West Coast to win, Carnaby paying nice place money. Bet of the week.
And that includes TubeTalk.
Thank you, Douglas, and we shall see you again next week.
Bye.
He goes for home. Alcohol free, the boom mare giving chase. Pride of Jenny up the rise, a length and a half to alcohol free, and a tissue just cruised into it. A tissue into the front, and More Secrets giving chase. Forget the favourite. A tissue raced 2 lengths clear from More Secrets second. Anyone's guess for third, but a tissue. She's ripping away here in the hands of Nash Rawiller. What a win in the Queen of the Turf.